Welcome back, everybody. To Fallout 4. I've made a bit of some compatibility patches off camera, but nothing too noteworthy. I've actually reinstalled the Love to Craft Legendary mod so I can swap legendaries around. And I'm not going to really do too much with it. It's mainly just so that I can upgrade my big old metal arm and put the same legendary onto an even bigger metal arm to have back at Sanctuary. Just so I can keep themes intact. Because, I mean, theoretically, if I've got this one metal arm, if I just slap more metal on it, it would still be the same base item, right? That's at least my philosophy. Anyway, let's pop into Diamond City and get the rest of the quests that are here, and then go and find Nick.
Hey, you were in the paper, right? You're 200... No! Okay, show's over. There are no synths in Diamond City. Hear me? Just you folks and your damn paranoia. At least someone in this town did more than just stand and gawk.
Brother, if you hadn't shown up, he would have killed me.
何があったの?
I'm not a synth. I told him. I kept telling him. Why didn't he listen to me? I need a minute.
Never did grab a Nuka-Cola, did I, when I was back off camera, did I? Nope. No Nuka-Colas for Sheffield. Well, suppose now is as good a time as any to talk to the mayor. I know of irony the fact that I'm completely changing my outfit while on the elevator ride up. Yeah, I suppose you can kneel down and change the outfit. And of course I go into stealth, but it's not too weird. Hey, Kaio.
Mayor's in no mood to talk about any of this synth nonsense. Unless you're looking for a housing permit, I can't help you.
人造人間がどうかしたの?
Oh no, I'm not saying anything. I like my job, thank you very much.
あなたは?
Geneva, the mayor's secretary. I handle all the day-to-day.
仕事を探しているの?
Mercenary type? We usually have a few open bounties. Just check the wanted posters in the market.
Thank you. I guess I'll find out about the hearing.
許可について聞きたい.
We have one home available. It's in the center of town, right near the market. You can do whatever you like with the interior, and all the tools you need to make your own furnishings are provided at no extra charge.
家について詳しく教えてほしい.
The previous owner bought an adjacent warehouse and knocked down a few walls, so it's bigger than most. And he left behind his old tools, so you'll have everything you need to modify the inside however you see fit.
Actually, no, the character is speaking in Japanese. Though I do have Brazilian ancestry.
買うことにする.
Here's the key. Let me be the first to welcome you as a resident of the Great Green Jewel.
Yeah, Piper, probably wasn't the brightest thing I've ever done.
Certainly, sir. Anything for an upper-stand resident.
This is what I like about you, Wellingham. You know what you are. Not trying to be anything other than helpful. Not like those people down there. Lower field workers always want what they haven't earned.
Oh, an astute observation, sir. Let me just freshen your glass again.
Thank you, Wellingham.
I may have been programmed to serve, but in your case, I shall do so disdainfully. Let me know when you're ready to order.
何か問題でも？
No problem at all. My programming.
I'm sorry, Caio, but I don't
serve
actually
all
speak
customers
Portuguese.
in the colonial tap house, even those that obviously don't belong. Just know that my sensors indicate that you have dangerously low levels of class for this establishment.
Unfortunately, Google Translate doesn't work too well when you're live streaming.
少し見てるだけ。
Very well. Next time I won't be so pleasant.
すみません。
Oh, I don't object to you outsiders coming up here, but must you insist on speaking to me?
Darcy, let's go.
Take it easy. I don't think she wants to leave just yet.
Hey, this is between me and my wife. Why don't you mind your own damn business for once?
God, Paul, why do you always have to make a scene? Pour me another drink, Henry.
Damn it, Darcy, I just want you to come home.
Really? I can type
I'll be
that
home
all up.
later.
Huh,
I can't believe you do this to me, Cook.
interesting.
Do what to you, Paul?
You
Well, I mean, if he honestly doesn't
You
mind,
keep away from my wife,
I can use extra
goddammit.
glass.
You'd better get out of here before you do something stupid.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
Don't hurt him, Henry.
Here we go.
Okay. Dude.
That takes care of that.
Dude. Dude, wasn't that a
Go
bit
on.
extreme?
Get out of here.
I'll be at home, Darcy.
You know, I'd
Taking
shoot you in
care
the
of our
face
son.
if there wasn't a chance of me accidentally shooting some of these other customers. Dude.
Sorry I had to see that. Things are usually a lot quieter around here. Perfect place to drink, if you're buying.
揉めている原因は？
Nothing much. You see, Darcy here likes to relax and enjoy life from time to time, and her husband Paul doesn't. He's not a bad guy, really. Just a little uptight. Too bad he can't learn to relax, huh, Darcy?
Shut up. I don't come here to talk about Paul. You there. I haven't seen you in here before. Why don't you make yourself useful and buy me a drink or something?
もちろんよ。こちらにおかわりをあげて。
Well, thank you very much. I think you and I are going to get along just fine.
Free booze. The fastest way to your heart. Now, can I get you something to drink?
ここがあなたの場所なの？
That's right. Owner, bartender, sympathetic ear. I try to provide a little oasis from the hardships of life. Name's Cook, by the way. Henry Cook. Let me know if I can get you anything.
Well, thank you, Caio. Interesting. I am capturing at a maximum frame rate of 40, capped around 40. But according to OBS, it is streaming at between 7 to 14 frames per second, but it still looks smooth on my end. Very weird.
You are not saying...
ただ見てるだけ。
All right.
Ara, you're in the only spot worth going to around here.
I did install a mod that separates the Pip-Boy I'm wearing from the one the other Vault dwellers wear.
Well, hello there. Another one of the poor and stupid of Diamond City come begging for table scraps?
Wow. 言葉もないわね。
I don't care for your tone. Why don't you run along before I make a complaint with security?
本当に愉快な性格なのね。
Do what you like, but I'm done talking to you.
ね
Why, hello there. So lovely to see more young people up here in the stands. We're all so, well, old. Are you lost?
You just walked right up into the stands, didn't you? I like your stones.
Well, they are rolling.
Ara.
Hey, you there. I have a question for you.
続けて。聞いてるから。
You were in the tap house before, when...
バーテンダーと喧嘩していたわね。
Nice of you to call it a fight, but we both know what really happened. Cook kicked my ass. I'm supposed to pretend I don't know he's sleeping with my wife, until he decides he's bored with her and she comes crawling back home to me.
それで何をすればいいの？
I'm going to go back and talk to him, and I want you to come with me. You saw? He won't take me seriously otherwise. I don't want to have to really hurt him. I just want him to leave Darcy alone.
こちらの得になる話を持ってきて。
Well, okay. I can only pay you 80 caps right now, but I'll scrape together more after we take care of Cook.
じゃあ行きましょう。話をするのはあなたよ。こっちはそばにいて威嚇するだけ。
All right. Come on.
Intimidating. This should be intimidating. No. If I'm supposed to be the muscle, there's only one weapon in my inventory that counts for muscle.
Get your copy of the public. We expose the truth behind the Institute.
Pretty sure Henry Cook is going to listen to Paul now. Hold on.
Paul, where are you going?
You do this right. Health. Missile. 4. No, I don't. Oh, I missed an eye, that's why. Player dot add item 3D 000 EEC.
Know where you need to...
And I need miscellaneous. There we go.
Worry about.
Whatever. I'll see you at home.
There. That should be suitably
I
intimidating.
wanted so much more from my life than this. Ugh.
Ara.
Don't let my husband drag you into any of his nonsense.
You know, we're supposed to be the muscle. This is pretty intimidating. Da 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 da. Ya da da na na.
I'll meet you there then. Don't be late.
Yeah, I'll be there. I just have to close up.
We need to talk.
Jesus, Paul. What now?
It's time for you to shut up and listen, Cook.
What the hell is this? And what are you doing here? Don't tell me he's hired you to help lean on me.
Well, I mean, I am pointing a missile launcher right in your face.
その通り。これからはポールの言うことを聞いた方がいいわよ。
You're making a mistake getting mixed up in this. Well, I'm listening, Paul. What do you have to say this time?
Just this. You leave Darcy alone, starting now, or else.
Now that is a very bad idea. You don't want to pull a gun on me unless you intend to use it.
But you think I won't use it? Huh? Do I just need to kill you? Is that what you're saying?
Cook が話を聞くつもりか、様子を見たらどう?
I get it, Paul. You've got every right to be pissed off at me, but we can work this out.
Keep talking.
Look, I'll stay away from Darcy from now on. It's over. You have my word on that.
Well, he better.
What's your fucking word worth, huh?
I'll make it up to you. I know a way to get a lot of money right now. You and I both know the only reason Darcy comes up here is she's pissed at you. If you were flush again, everything would be different. Besides, I owe you for what I've done.
Well, what do you think?
Yeah, be a badass.
I'm going to choose to ignore that comment. Here's the deal. I have some other, businesses on the side. One of them is helping Nelson Latimer spend his dad's money to make himself feel like a gangster.
Holy shit, Cook, does Malcolm know about this?
What do you think? No, of course not. Anyway, that's between him and Nelson. So where was I? Oh yeah. Me and Nelson are supposed to be meeting some gentleman from Goodneighbor to exchange Nelson's cash for their chems. My plan is simple. We take the money and the chems.
Alright, I'll stop pointing a missile launcher at your face.
あら、ポール。その計画を聞こうじゃない。
Here's the deal. I have some other, one of them is...
ネルソン・ラティマーって誰？
Malcolm's kid. An arrogant little pissant. but useful since he has all the money in the world and likes to think of himself as a budding crime boss. Me and Nelson are supposed to be meeting some gentleman. My plan is simple.
さあ、わからないことだらけよ。
Trust me, we can do this, no problem. The meeting's always in the same place. They always bring the same number of guys. They'll never know what hit them.
乗った。やりましょう。
What do you say, Paul? Are we good?
Good? Hardly. But I don't mind you helping me get rich.
Is Quest going to do something different? Deliver by back here to barrel. Well, this should be interesting. Oh yeah, I installed the mod where Diamond City and Vault 81's gate closes. What I always thought was it's one thing I've always found weird about the Fallout games. Fallout 3 as well. You know, Rivet City has a gate that only opens once when you arrive, and then it just stays open for all eternity. Despite the fact that the implication is that, you know, they have to buzz you in. And then, you know, Megaton's the same thing. The gate opens as you approach and then never again. So I installed a mod that does the same thing for Vault 81 and Diamond City. The gates will always
but I'm
close.
sure Trish won't hand over the chems until I get there. You see, I'm the one she trusts. Luckily, he's not nearly as smart as he thinks he is. Here we are. The meet is just ahead. There's always 4 of Murawski's goons. Trish, who's in charge, and then 3 other guys to unload the boat and wave their guns around. You should be able to work your way around these buildings to get a good angle. I'll wait for the shooting to start, then join in from here. Remember, we can't afford to let anybody get away.
Well then, this is gonna be easy. The heck? Why the heck would Piper do that?
Nothing here.
You see that? There you are.
Here we go.
Ah, I see what it is. This is not something Piper likes. I thought it was because I had shot her accidentally. Game. Piper.
Piper.
Talk to me.
とりあえず終わりにしましょう。
Sure thing. I'll head home.
Alright, that explains things. A little confused.
Don't get paid enough for this. He's fucking invincible over here.
Nice work holding the gun with no arms.
Guess we're done here.
Here's Paul Pembroke, though.
More chems than you can imagine. Moravsky's entire stash. But you'll never find it without my help.
知っていることから話して。
Well, Okay. I'm trusting you, right? The lab is in the old Forley fish packing plant, on the waterfront in South Boston.
セキュリティについて聞いてみましょう。
The place is overrun with feral ghouls, which don't even look twice at my crew, because they're all ghouls like me. My idea, by the way.
フェラルグールね。
The ferals are just for cover, tough guy. The real security is a system of tripwires that have to be triggered in exactly the right order to open the door to the lab. You never even know the lab was there when the door is closed.
じゃあ罠にかからないでどうやってその中に入ればいいの？
With a password, which I can give you. There's a terminal that will bypass the tripwires and open the door to the lab. So, I have your promise, right? If I give you the password, you'll let me walk?
で、この件についてはあなたもマロースキーに口を割らないってことよね？
Yeah, yeah, of course. I already told you. After I leave here, I've never heard of you in my life. The password is Applejack.
Further
There.
proof that
Now you got
Bethesda's
everything,
bronies.
And I'm completely screwed forever. I hope you can live with that.
Sorry, Trish. So that's that. I told you it was no problem. The money should still be on Nelson's body. And then there's these chems, which you'll need to sell somehow. But that's your problem now. I'm leaving town. For good. Should make things easier for Paul to have me gone. Plus, there's no plausible way I could explain to Murawski how I wasn't involved in this unless I die here along with everyone else.
Just like that? You're leaving town and never coming back?
Yeah. You won't be able to blame me for all your problems anymore.
あなたがいない方がマシになるわ。
The feeling's mutual, which is why I'm leaving town.
Where is Trish's note?
Paul.
So, it's just the two of us. 50-50 seems fair to me.
そのお金どうするつもり？
Now the cook is gone, I can buy his house. Darcy can finally be an upper like she's always wanted. So you're fine with 50-50, right?
You know what? Fine.
それでいいわ。
Great. Then you take the money from Nelson, I'll take the chems, and we'll call it even.
薬はお金にならないの？
Sure. If you owned a chems shop right here, but I'll have to pay the mayor his cut, plus move all this back to town.
あら、ポール。
Oh shit, look out!
The heck just happened? I'm getting some weird bugginess with this quest, I tell you what. I don't really like to do this quest.
ポール。
So, it's just the two of us. 50-50s.
そのお金。
Now the cook is gone, so you're fine.
それでいいわ。
Great. Then you take...
薬はお金にならないの？
Sure. If you...
あら、ポール。
Ah, he's taking all the cats.
Boru.
Okay. Just over 2K. You know what? Whatever. Works for me. And Hangman's Alley, place marker. Wow, Henry Cook is taking his sweet time, isn't he? Give me a second, folks. Let me offload all of this stuff at Hangman's Alley. And we'll get back to Diamond City and continue quests there. Actually, while I'm here, I suppose I can show you the Hangman's Alley Interior Apartments mod, which I believe I have active. I could be wrong. Well, there's an easy way to find out as soon as we get into Hangman's Alley. Yeah, I don't have it active. Definitely going to have to do one of these. One of these sites are just going to have to be settlement stuff. Like tear down Hangman's Alley. Do a complete rebuild and all that. On the plus side, do I have a Nuka-Cola? I should have a Nuka-Cola. Is that everything I need to offload? I think it is.
may be constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth never lacks for excitement.
あら、パイパー。
Heading my way?
そうね。行きましょう。
Will do.
Alright, let's finish the Diamond City run. What are you doing, Piper?
It's all tricks. Okay.
こんにちは。
Oh, wow. You're tall. You shoot people, lady? My dad was outside to shoot people.
Everyone else may be closed, but Diamond City Surplus is open 24.
ここで何を売っているの？
Everything, Mum. We also.
ただ見てるだけ。
Remember? Diamond City Surplus.
Anything notable while I am here? Okay.
Well, if anyone could figure out a good use for it.
There's just a lot of random stuff in here, isn't there? It is not connected to the rest, is it? I don't get the same benefits from this as I do from the other ones. I'll have to install a mod to make it a proper settlement so so it actually will link to the settlement setup of the other ones. Alright.
Ain't telling you how to pick your friends. Piper's kind of a troublemaker.
Talk to you. Got your stuff.
You there! You need a genuine, authentic, custom-made hickory swatter.
仕事はある？
Well, if you wanna help the sport, I got a lead on a stash of pre-war collector's items. Coach, quitting is for punks Weston had an estate not too far from here. Legend says when he retired, the league presented him with a baseball, catcher's mitt, and playing card signed by all the other coaches. See where I'm going with this? I'll pay 100 caps each for those relics. What do you say?
100キャップは安い。もっと欲しい。
I like your moxie. We'll make it 125 caps apiece. How's that sound?
お願い。店を運営してるんだから、 もっと出して。
Look at that fire in your eyes. All right. 150 caps for each piece. And you better be worth it. Deal?
隠してることがあるわね、ムー。真剣なところを見せて。
Oh, if only Ice
Apparently
Ice
it's
Julie
Moo
could see that
in
steely
Japanese, not
gaze
Mo.
of yours. She might have finally met a match. You win 200 caps each. But that's my final offer. You taking or leaving?
カード、ミット、ボールか。わかった。
I thank you. And baseball thanks you.
So thirsty. Doctor says I can't drink liquor no more. Cola. Need a Nuka-Cola.
シェフィールド。
Cola. Nuka-Cola.
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
どうぞ。
Real sweet of you.
Ah, thank you. Thank you.
Hey, swata, 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 swing,
シ
swata.
ェフィールド、私のところで仕事をしてみない？
Really? You mean it?
ええ、そうよ。
I will send him to Sanctuary.
Okay, I'll do it.
Protection for sale! Hand-tooled? Hey, you're the new girl, right?
新入りですって？
Word kinda travels fast in Diamond City. What can I say? Name's Arturo Rodriguez. If you need protection, let's talk.
武器に詳しいの？
Listen, I can sell you guns, swords, whatever. And they'll keep you alive for sure. But the real secret is in the mods. The little personal touches. Install a scope, expand the clip size, whatever. You spend time with your gear, and you'll have the right answer to every problem. Anyway, let's get back to you and what kind of protection you need.
考えておくわ。
Sure, let me know.
I hear there's a bar in the old theater district that's for raiders only. Combat zone.
You?
Stay
I don't
clear
know
if I
you.
was you.
Just keep your distance.
理由は？
Because I don't know you, and I will not serve a synth pretending to be human.
That's
So are
exactly
you
what a synth
human?
would say.
生まれた日から人間よ。
Well, you do look human enough. But I'll be watching you. I have eyes like a... Well, they're good eyes. Got it? All right. We can do business, but no funny stuff.
ところで、何の商売をしてるの？
We buy and sell anything and everything. 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. The robot takes care of customers at night. Only one I trust to do it. At least I know he's a machine.
考えておくわ。
Yeah, sure.
Don't let the stress of life kill you. Relax. So Cams,
The Super Salon can give you the hairstyle.
Public is here. Pull the wool out from under your eyes.
ナット、
Hey, lady, that interview you did with Piper is really selling. Here's your free copy. Child kidnapped. Mother braves dangers of the Commonwealth to find missing son.
We don't like the way she just
No,
keeps
Swan.
talking about them.
That's a real weapon. Talk to Mo Cronin. Hey, swata, swata, swata can hit. Boom!
Ugh. There are so many little quests. Like we have the schoolhouse, we have the science center, and of course we have.
Time for a pop quiz, everyone.
Mr. Sawicki, we had a pop quiz yesterday.
And we've learned a lot since then, so we're going to reinforce that knowledge with a little
All
quiz.
you outsiders wear
But I'm
such
tired.
clothes.
I'm detecting a 9 degree of fatigue in all our little
Dad
scholars.
says not to talk to
Perhaps the quiz can wait?
All right, you guys win. We'll do the quiz later.
Yes! Do you know that radiation
A new
is
scholar come to join
head?
us. Let's
It's
test
true.
your math skills. What is 12 times 15?
Go.
No. It is 180. I see your parents are not practicing your multiplication tables with you. Family. It is important, yes?
I literally pressed the button at
Love.
random.
I hear the children talk about. I think they need that to learn. Oh, please do not get upset. Why is it when I talk about these things there are always tears? I have one more question before you leave.
Piper likes
It's
that
not
apparently.
another quiz. I don't get to talk to many adults. This love I hear about, do you think you can have it for someone, even if the two of you are very, very different?
誰かを愛したらその人を抱きしめるの。その機会は明日はないかもしれない。
Thank you. You have helped me make up my mind about something.
Drink water out in the
math
Commonwealth?
scores
You'll
this
get
year
sick.
have been
That's what my friend Shane
You
told me.
really should consider joining the Science Center when you're older.
I don't know. I'd rather be a security officer. That way I can hit people who deserve it.
That's...
Well, if you're part of the Science Center, you can hit people with science! And really, what better way is there to hit people than to blast people with science? There we go. Ah, because other people are gathering. Alright, well, while other people are gathering, I guess I'll talk to this guy.
Everybody!
しっかり働いてる？
I need everyone's
Don't touch the
attention.
paint.
I would like to address the subject that is on
大丈夫。
everyone's
触らないわ。
It's okay, Abbott. I got my eye on this one.
Good. The wall keeps out the bad guys, so I appreciate you not messing her up none. Thinking you need a little education. Maybe a bit of community service. What do you say?
The wall.
喜んで手伝うわ。
You see this paint I'm using? Only one place left in the whole Commonwealth you can get it.
That's debatable.
Hardware Town. Ruin store close by to the west. Bring back a can of paint and it'll be 100 caps in your pocket. How does that sound?
もうちょっと弾んでくれたらやる。
Fine. Pay you 125 caps.
もっと払えるでしょ。
Driving a hard bargain, huh? 150 caps.
最後のチャンスよ。割に合うようにして。無理ならもう行く。
Let me buy the short hairs here. 200 caps. That's all I have.
絵の修繕ね。やるわ。
Much obliged.
Due to heinous allegations of threats. God bless this city. God bless the wall.
I guess he's done. We missed the entire speech.
Hey, you're that vault dweller. From the paper.
Nah.
You read the paper? Damn sense. Hiding among us.
Where is it? There's the Science Center. And there's Shane.
Cheng, what have I told you about keeping the lake clean? Don't make me shut down this little stand of yours.
Every drop of water that comes out of that filter is 100% pure. Why is a legitimate businessman like myself always gotta be hassled by city regulation, huh?
It's a health hazard, Cheng.
It's a profit hazard is what I say. I manage the water, and I'll do it without your interference, thank you very much.
Hey, you that trader? Up from Quincy? You sell any...
Hey there, purified water. You won't find this out on the Commonwealth.
Unfortunately, no.
何かできることはある?
Ah, the industrious type. Want to help me clean out the water supply? You won't believe the junk people throw in there. Overloads the filters.
Why are my FPS being so weird today?
額によるわ。どれくらいがいいと思う?
Job 100 caps. But I like you. 125.
ねえ、もっと価値があるはずよ。
Piper just like that.
お互いにビジネスのはずよ。シェン、無礼な真似はよして。
Alright, 200. High as I'll go.
そこには何があるの?
You're looking for big things. Anything around the size of a book, usually.
絶好調だわ。
Just don't drown. I'll never clean your carcass out of there. Freshwater market.
Piper liked that. Does she like it as much as she disliked it? Yep. Net zero gain. That can't be good. Antifreeze in the water. Trying to do this with S-map markers. Come on.
Fresh water. Come on, people. I ain't standing here for my health.
Hey, Hetero. I'm trying to find the last clog here in the water. I'm having no luck. Where? Ah, there you are.
Water. Get your fresh water here. Look how clean the water is now. Good job. Here's your pay. Now, how about you pick up some bottles for the road?
シャン、なぜ頭蓋骨が水中にあるの?
So maybe you weren't the first person I asked. Maybe the last guy found an unstable hand grenade. Hey, once the filters do their job, it's all water under the bridge. Am I right? Anyway, need some water?
Not from you!
ここで一人なの?
That's right. Been on my own since I was 8. I'm a fully independent man. Got my own place. Go to night classes. The whole shebang. Now, how about I get you a bottle of water, huh?
もう一度考えさせてほしい.
Alright.
Alright, so we're sitting on 2 levels. We should probably decide what perks to put him into. Alright. Strong Deck. Local Leader. Hacker. Scrapper. Science. Action Girl. Or Sneak. Those are our options. So again, Sneak, Action Girl, Science, Scrapper, Hacker, Local Leader, or Strong Back. Or Gunslinger. So, for, you know, more damage. Because we're all about the pistols. Yeah, where is
anything I can do? You
Science
just say the word.
Center? Here. Oh wait.
Can't believe you get that food. Only one thing we're buying is the dugout in.
New issue of Public Occurrences. View from the vault. An outsider's perspective on the Commonwealth.
Who wants to look beautiful?
One point in the Strong Back. Last point to Local Leader.
Hairstyles from across the Commonwealth.
This way.
Hey, Scout. Don't bother, pal. I ain't seen nothing. I ain't heard nothing. Diamond City Surplus. Everything you need.
Does anyone fight that?
What? You mean the ring?
Got too much dirt in that hair? Get it trimmed. You won't regret it.
Latest news from the Commonwealth.
Jeez, Layton. I like guns too. But you think you might be overcompensating there?
Yeah, where
Keep an
was
eye on
that?
that.
Science Center, where are ya?
What, you lost? I ain't a tour guide.
Professor, I have a new theory about how the Institute makes the synths.
Oh no. We've been talking about this, remember? After last time, the shouting, me sleeping on the cold floor of the lab for 3 nights.
That was your choice.
And seriously, growing synths from the ground using recombinant plant nuclei? I mean, how could they even?
Aha! You do want to talk about it.
Welcome to the Science Center,
We
everyone.
have a visitor. Dr. Duff, dear. If you could bother them while I walk away from this conversation.
Hi there. Are you here for today's free biology lesson?
そう、楽しみ.
Yes! Love that enthusiasm. Now, we all talk about radiation like it's a single thing, but it's actually a term referring to dozens of different ionizing rays. You have X-rays, beta rays, gamma rays, but which one are we most worried about? The one most associated with the big old bombs 200 years ago.
Gamma sen?
That's right. Now, gamma rays are bad. Really bad. If your body
they turn you into a
absorbs too
giant
much
green
of that
monster.
kind of radiation, you'll suffer from fatigue, anemia, even death. But some life forms have been living with gamma radiation exposure for 2 centuries now, and they've adapted. Neat, huh?
どんな種類のものが放射能に適応したの?
Oh, that's the perfect segue into the field trip portion of the lesson. Are you ready?
それはどうかな?
You're gonna go out and find a bloatfly gland. You see, the oversized bloatfly of today evolved from an earlier species of a smaller fly. Radioactive adaptation has resulted in a unique gland that enables it to balance and maintain speed despite its size. So what do you say? Ready to go out and dissect one?
仕事をするなら報酬をもらう.
Money? Oh. How about
Piper just like that.
125 caps?
巨大な成虫を狩るって話でしょ?
I'm setting like equilibrium
That
with
would
Piper,
explain
aren't
why
I?
some students don't come back. How about 150 caps?
科学のためにはさらに必要ね.
Well, if it's for science...
It's always for
200.
science.
何の仕事をするの?
Go out, find yourself a bloatfly, collect a gland, and get back here to get the rank of junior scientist. Up for it?
ブロートフライの分泌腺を入手する.
Remember, bring the gland back in one piece. Oh, and don't chew on it. One of the students got horribly sick because of that mistake.
Right, so chew on the blowfly gland. Gotcha. And that only leaves the Valentine Detective Agency. And we can finally leave this place.
Nice Pip-Boy. We got small arms, long arms, ammunition.
Told you your luck wouldn't last forever. His ties. Oh, Nick.
Take your time. The literate keep me fed.
The bills.
Huh. 何か問題でもある?
Another stray coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late. Office is closed.
忙しいのは分かっているけど、時間は取らせない。大事なことなの。
You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude, but it's just... The detective... He's gone missing.
Nicky's missing? What has he gotten himself into this time?
ミルクカートンの写真の時みたいに?
If only it was that simple, right?
I love the fact that they don't care that I speak Japanese.
Skinny Malone's gang had kidnapped a young woman, and he tracked them down to their hideout in Park Street Station. There's an old vault down there they use as a base. I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled and walked out the door like he always does. Thank you. Nick should be easy to spot. He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup. Please, hurry.
Always on good behavior, aren't you?
今まで考えたこともなかった。
So this is you not even trying, huh? I appreciate it. Too few folks can be bothered. Of course, in my experience, if you want to do real good, playing nice only gets you so far. I mean, look at Diamond City. A place I've been trying to warn of real danger. But every issue I publish, all I hear is, "Oh, Piper, why don't you ever publish anything happy? Piper, why can't you write something nice for a change?" It's enough to make me want to hang up my hat some days.
人々が欲しがるものを与えてはどう?
What they want? I'm trying to give people what they deserve. The truth.
They heard it there,
Sure,
folks.
it can be
Piper's
scary,
Batman.
knowing what's really out there. A night doesn't go by, I'm not afraid some Institute drone will decide today's the day to pay old Piper and family a visit. But it's worth it, because I know the truth. That's what protects us.
そんな危険に家族をさらすの?
I'm not saying it's without its consequences, but in my experience, it's worth it. I've seen firsthand what the truth can do. My sister and I, we grew up way out in the Commonwealth. Tiny little settlement. Our dad, he was part of the local militia. Keeping the raiders off our backs and the mirelurks out of our latrines, as he'd describe it. Well, one day, our dad turns up dead. His captain, asshole named Mayburn, claims raiders must have gotten him on watch. Well, I didn't buy it. I start making inquiries. Turns out, Captain, he'd sold out. Thought he wasn't getting paid enough to babysit the town. He was gonna leave the gates open one night. Let a group of raiders sack the place and take a cut of the profits. My dad found out and was gonna turn Mayburn in, but Mayburn got to him first. And I wasn't about to let that bastard get away with murder. I tried talking to the mayor, but he wouldn't listen. So, I papered the entire town in posters. Wanted for gross dereliction of duty, Captain Mayburn. The mayor sure wanted to talk after that. The town threw Mayburn out on his ass and were dug in when a very surprised group of raiders finally showed.
お父さんにお悔やみを申し上げるわ。
Thanks. It was hard after he was gone, but knowing that he died doing right, that's always made it easier. But hey, I'm sorry if I've been rambling. I just get fired up sometimes. It's just nice to talk to someone who actually seems to get it, you know? So, should we head out?
I am getting some really choppy performance. Let me adjust the settings a bit. 1 second. This might have something to do with the work I did to grab all the Japanese files for the next update to Turning Japanese. So let's see where the actual game settings are sitting. Maybe an issue of the anti-aliasing conflicting, since you're supposed to set anti-aliasing to be taken care of by your card, not the game. Seriously, Steam, what the heck are you doing? Best performance. Thing here looks fine. I think that'll get us some better results. Because apparently God rays are horribly optimized. Oh, feels a little bit snappier, doesn't it?
Yeah?
Read about the Blue Men out of time. Vault Dweller wakes up.
Suppose we should do these two, Hardware Town and the Bloatfly. They are really close.
Up after 200 years.
And we're having weird texture issues. Permanent issue, or yep, this has nothing to do with Diamond City.
Head on inside.
Somebody please help! She's hurt!
That's in better shape than I expected.
She's right back here! Hurry!
Do the looting afterwards.
Hey! I told you to bring them into the basement. Shut up! They're headed this way now. Be
I
ready.
don't like this.
Gotta be in it someday. What is taking so long? I don't know.
Do I have any grenades? That's what I'm looking for.
Maybe you should go check it out. You don't think I will?
Who's there?
And I just crippled myself. I'll take out one leg and take out the other leg. Or not. Well, that did not go well. try that again, shall we?
She's right back here. Hurry!
Blue, I don't like this.
Hey! I told you to bring them into the basement. Shut up! They're headed this way now. Be ready.
Dog meat.
What is taking so long? I don't know. Maybe you should go check it out. You don't think I will? I'm tired of sitting on my ass anyway. What's the point of hiding back here? Why the hell don't we... Over there? Show your face.
There you What was that?
Come on, little girl. Let's
That hurt. But I think that hurt more. Did I run out of bandages? Apparently I did.
Stubborn. I'll give you that. Playing games with me, huh?
No. But you're free to play games with my mind.
No need to hide. It'll all be over soon. When you turn up, you're dead. No sign of him now.
Got the one mine set up there. Careful. Eh.
What the hell was that? This is bullshit.
Nope, no one up here. And no one up here. Anybody else? Oh boy. This should work. Keep an eye out.
What the fuck was that?
Okay. Maybe if I destroy one of his legs, he'll change position. Okay.
Ain't nothing.
Weird. Gotta love when the raiders go pear-shaped.
Good luck finding anything in here.
I hate trying to make this jump. It says, though, you are not good at platforming. Four fusion cores and several missiles. Okay, it was worthwhile to come in here. Beyond me. there. Before we head out or grab the paint, we just have the front room to loot.
Ugh, I'm not gonna leave the bath for a week after we get out of here.
That and military duct tape dough. Anybody for some 200-year-old Salisbury steak? I tell you, the people of Florida have got to have stomachs of steel, considering most of the food they eat is 200-year-old pre-war food. So either there is really strong preservatives, or the people of the future has some seriously iron stomachs.
Ne, shoot. そっちよ. Yep. Take a look.
It's those dumbbells, aren't they? That's what really slowed me down. I will over here.
完璧ね.
Raiders got a raid. Raiders gonna raid. Am I right? Or am I right?
You see the last one we tried to pull in with all the grenades?
No, I was out doing my rounds. What about him?
Well, Becca pulled him into the front of the store, and everything seemed fine, right? He must have got spooked or something, because he suddenly starts throwing grenades everywhere.
What? What'd you guys do?
That's the thing. It turns out they weren't grenades at all. They were just rocks. He was making the sounds with his mouth. Pins being pulled, the whole 9 yards.
That's fucking nuts. Did you guys take him out?
No, we just stood there. We couldn't believe what we were seeing. After he threw about a half a dozen rocks near the back of the store, he started making machine gun noises and backing toward the door. Once he got outside, it sounded like he pretended to get on a motorcycle, which of course didn't start right away. Then he took off toward the freeway at what sounded like full throttle, shifting gears and everything.
That's insane.
That's...
How does someone like that survive out here at all?
I don't know. There's some lunatics out there.
It's just you or me. Nothing personal.
I don't know, the motorcycle guy sounds like a fun guy.
Nice clean.
Where does this go? They've always taken those two doors. Where does this one come from? Huh. Huh. Never noticed that there was another way out. Neat.
Oh.
Back way. Pretty sure the car is going to explode. Yeah, sure, I'll just go for the torso. No, actually. Let's see. Good enough. quickly turn in this quest, and we have a bunch of stuff to dump at Hangman's Alley. We'll continue towards Nick Valentine. What is this?
Darling, are you sure about this? I am not a normal girl.
My dear,
Everyone who's anyone reads public occurrences.
I only wish I had realized that sooner.
Then by the power invested in me, I pronounce you man and wife.
You helped me make a very big decision. Thank you. I think I know what this love is now.
Okay then.
Read the paper.
That happened.
Trust me.
You need something, Scabby?
Hey, swatter, 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 swatter! Swing, swatter!
Diamond City Surplus. Everything you need. Abbott.
You're back. You find that paint?
簡単ではなかったけど、なんとか見つけた。
Now that's damn fine news. Why don't you go ahead and paint the first stroke? Let's see how the shade matches up.
Ne, Abbott.
That's a good shade of green. The wall sure seems happy with it.
ペンキはそれで十分足りる?
Should be enough for a good coat or two. That'll have to do for now. There's your payment, and a little bonus for getting the right shade of green. Don't do anything with it I wouldn't do.
I'm glad we did this. The wall is important to a lot of people here, Blue.
Nice night, huh?
Night? Pretty sure it's day.
The latest hairstyles from the upper stand.
Latest news from the Commonwealth.
We'll say it's one thing having the gate closed, but having to constantly reopen it. Can get a bit annoying.
Everything outside the wall ain't safe. That's just how it is.
Yeah, if I had the interior mod, that would be a completely different look.
Ne.
Where are you, Piper? You're stuck behind the door, aren't you?
大丈夫?
Where to?
That should be good. Last time we've come through here, there have been raiders. We actually want to head east. Heading in the wrong direction. What would that have set off? Ooh, a fully stocked Nuka-Cola machine. Looks like shit, but it's fully stocked.
Hey, something. Mama.
I believe dog meat may have suspended. Okay. So that happened. Okay. Good night, Hetero. We're gonna go a little bit longer. We want to try and make our way to Trinity Plaza. Just a dead pack Brahmin. And anything around here we need to watch out for. Not really. No, it's just your imagination. Your friend just happened to contract heads explode.
I can smell you out there, little snake.
Itis. Dog meat made a new friend. Dog meat befriended the mutant hound.
Yeah, human. Got a treat for you.
Here, mutant. I got a treat for you.
You are. No
He has got a minigun.
today.
Definitely want to snipe him. Why aren't you friendly? Where's the be friendly? That's a lot of beer to be drinking in church. It's cool that those things now have some shake to them, but we still have the other ones that don't move at all.
Fancy setup for a house.
How convenient. A magazine that gives me extra damage against mutants who are superior to other mutants. Clear the top first before we start clearing the bottom levels. That's a lot of guns to have in a church. So we already looked over here, and we've looked over here. Not back here. There was a staircase going up, and then we have the lower levels. Quick save. Guess they wanted to be together when it was all over. I gotta love Nuka World shoving its stuffed animals into the regular game. I suppose it does kind of make sense. Not like Nuka World was a new thing, the bomb spell. It's kind of trippy to think that all these burned textbooks that we're picking up, or burned books that we're picking up, are probably burned Bibles. Let's be honest here, folks. That's probably what they are. They have been so burned and ravaged by time, we can't even tell. Yeah, kind of messed up. Now, normally I wouldn't have a problem with overdue books just being called overdue books, but in all honesty, they should have actual titles. Because as the characters pre-war, they would recognize the books. They would recognize different classifications of books, so simply having an overdue book, it doesn't kind of make much sense for the characters since they're pre-war. There should be like several different styles of overdue book. I wonder how hard that would be to mod. I presume overdue book itself is just a keyword, so I could easily just create several books, several titled books. I have to see how the overdue books are distributed in terms of level lists. I don't want to have to place them manually, because that always causes problems. You have to manually place things into cells. But let's look into that. The book overhaul, as it were. Fallout 4 book overhaul. I think it's safe to say we've cleared this area.
Mama, 大丈夫よ。
Let me get. Okay. Well, as long as he's not going to shoot us and not going to attack us, I will be quite happy to leave him alone.
Only one of us survives this, and it won't be you!
Another human come to rescue Rex! He is weak! Kill him!
Whoa. Okay, fine.
You human! So stupid! So weak!
We probably won't rescue Rex because that would involve me making sure my Armorsmith mod is working properly. I don't want to deal with that just yet. We're probably actually not going to do this right away. We've cleared out the front, but I don't want to take the elevator and do that just yet until I've had a chance to really mess with my mod. Give it a good testing. Because one of the things it does is it changes this quest and the quest reward. Combat zone on it, however, probably something we can do.
Jet will make you jittery.
What? I found him!
It did not go nearly as well as I had hoped.
Blue, come on. Let me carry something before you cripple yourself. Oh?
Why don't we make our way into the combat zone,
There's nothing out there.
clear that out, and then call it. And I'll do a bunch of settlement management and doing some off-screen checking between this episode and next. So let's just finish up with the combat zone.
Peekaboo!
Not good. That's not good. Need some cover. This is not gonna be a fun set of things to do. Unless, of course, I just hit them with missiles. Oh, Jimbo, I have a surprise for you.
Blue, come on. You need to carry something before you cripple yourself.
I'm gonna run out of missiles. Whoa. Where are all the raiders? Gave me so much trouble before. Splash damage? Possibly.
Oh, man, come back! I was having fun!
Oh, I know you're here. You better run.
Careful.
Get a grip on yourself. What?
Careful.
Getting shook up over nothing. Peekaboo!
Yes, exactly. Peekaboo. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Gone.
That's not good. Enemy. Impact dog meat.
Shit! No need to hide. It'll all be over soon.
Come on, we don't have to do this.
Luna, you better be worth it.
I could say the same thing about you. My God! How many bullets to the head does this guy take? Apparently just one more. My God, dog meat. My God. Yeesh. Try something a little bit silly.
Hey. You testing gravity?
Let's see, what would be the best way to do this? I might not be able to do this. I may have saved at a really bad spot. Okay, and save as the jump. I'm just going to straight up take the next rank of strong back if I can. Still over encumbered, but getting there. To get to the combat zone is over this way. That's where we want to end it. I survive a jump from here. Again.
Well, if anyone could figure out a good use of it.
Ah, wait, there we go. This is looking promising.
You're mine now, rookie! Who's it?
Back time, Cookie Man.
And she's just running away. What do we got up here? How disabled has dog meat made you? None! What do we got around here? I wonder if I just thought chucking grenades into the combat zone, if that would be super effective or not. Let's see. On the other hand,
Ah, the combat zone. No finer place to get murdered in all the combat.
セキュリティが良すぎる。
Let's pull back. Let them come to us. I actually can't see a thing. Well, the minigun won't make a difference. Let me introduce you to something slightly more powerful.
Always suspected they'd look better that way.
Well, if you're having so much fun, why don't you reveal yourself?
Scared, huh? You should. To hide. We'll all be over soon. Dumbass coward. The fuck was that? Swear
Animals on either side of this cage.
Oh, it's on. There.
We don't want any trouble.
Not anymore, at least.
Oh, just peek your head up, you damn cowards.
To heck with that. I'm too pretty to go out like this. Look, whoever's out there, we were rooting for you the whole time.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that Tommy isn't used to this.
Why don't you
You'd
come
think,
over here?
you know, just raiders coming in and shooting up the place would be, you know, something I'd be used to. Now, granted, I'm not a raider, but
tearing the place
still.
up now?
It seems like a thing that would be a common occurrence.
So you wanna talk this out like civilized folk? Or are you just gonna bash on my theater some more?
I was thinking bashing up your theater some more. I don't like these seats.
Hey! You all done killing each other?
Yeah, maybe for the moment.
Look, whoever's out there, we were rooting for you the whole time.
You say that now, but, you know, I am not inclined to believe you.
Finished tearing the place up now? This out like civilized folk? Or are you just gonna bash on my theater some more?
Yeah, as I said, I'm thinking of bashing up your theater some more.
Why don't you come over here? Show us you don't mean no harm.
Ooh, I mean quite a lot of harm. That's the problem.
You finished tearing the place up now?
You have this small problem.
You all done killing each other?
I don't like raiders.
Look, whoever's out there, we were rooting for you the whole time. So you wanna talk this out like civilized folk? Or are you just gonna bash on my theater some more?
And what if I were decided that I would like to just shoot you,
like civilized folk?
leaving it your reader?
Just gonna bash on my theater some more. You finished tearing the place up now? You finished tearing the place up now? Why don't you come over here? Show us you don't mean no harm. Look, whoever's out there, we were rooting for you the whole time. So you wanna talk this out like civilized folk? Or are you just gonna bash on my theater some more?
Yeah, I'm still deciding.
Look, whoever's out there, we were rooting for you the whole time.
I mean, you say that, but somehow I suspect that if the Raiders were leading, or winning, which they were for a while, you would have been rooting for them.
So you wanna talk this out like civilized folk? Or are you just gonna bash on my theater some more? Why don't you come over here? Show us you don't mean no harm. You finished tearing the place up now?
Not until I've looted everything that isn't nailed down.
Whoever's out there, we were rooting for you the whole time.
Certainly seen better days, hasn't it?
Whoever's out there, we were rooting for you the whole time. Why don't you come over here? Show us you don't mean no harm.
That's debatable. Pretty sure I mean a lot of harm.
You finished tearing the place up now?
I have come here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. And I am all out of ass.
Show us you don't mean no harm.
No, wait. I don't think I said that right.
Hey! You all done killing each other?
Then again, there isn't a lot of ass to kick at the moment.
So you wanna talk this out like civilized folk? Or are you just gonna bash on my theater some more? You finished tearing the place up now? So you wanna talk this out like civilized folk? Or are you just gonna bash on my theater some more?
Man, and I'm not doing a session tomorrow because I really peaked my arm.
You all done killing
And
each
it is
other?
actually starting to go numb. And it's kind of hard to control the keyboard when you're keyboard hand is numb.
You all done killing each other? Hey! You all done killing each other?
That's debatable. Alright, I'll put on my nice black suit.
So you wanna talk this out like civilized folk? Or are you just gonna bash on my theater some more?
Quick save. Holy crap!
If we're gonna dance, let's dance.
Okay. Okay. It is kind of annoying that if you just want to kill everybody, they won't actually let you.
Hey! You all done killing each other?
I mean, it's nice that I can just go hog wild in here with a minigun and, like, even a fat man, there's no chance of killing these guys, but still kind of annoying.
Is it over? Well, that could have gone worse.
I don't know. Seemed quite the performance from where I was standing.
Are you fucking high or something? Why am I asking? Of course you are.
Was still winning the fight, wasn't I?
You're strung out and getting sloppy is what you are. Of course, I suppose you ain't gotta worry about that now. Seems this one just put us out of business. I'm not sure if I should kiss you or have my little bird here feed you your own entrails.
I told you to quit calling me that.
この場所は何なの?
Not from around here, huh? This is the combat zone. Finest arena in the Commonwealth. Kate here's the headliner. 100+ matches, undefeated. We used to serve a more legit clientele. But about 2 years ago, a gang of raiders rolled in and we became a more exclusive establishment. Up until you took our entire client base out of the gene pool and put us out of business, that is. Grateful for killing our meal ticket. Excuse me if I don't rush to embrace our savior. They weren't the friendliest bunch, but keeping those idiots entertained at least kept the lights on.
To hell with them. More'll come. Just need a quick breather and I'll be ready to go.
A breather? What? So you can slam more of that junk into your arm now? Now, you know what? I think this was a blessing in disguise. You caught the end of that bout. What'd you think of Kate's work?
Yeah,
I guess you were pretty busy cleaning house. Impressive work. Makes me think you're good enough to do me a favor. So here's my predicament. I suddenly got no audience. No audience means I got no caps coming in. And if you ain't bringing in caps, little bird, you ain't an asset. You're a liability. To me, and to yourself. So, here's what I'm thinking. What say I let you take over her contract? She goes with you, watches your back. Look, you'd be doing me a favor while I try to get the place back in order. What do you say?
Me? And her? Yeah, tell me. Just why the hell you trying to get rid of me?
Look, truth is, all that junk, it's been making you careless. And I don't want to be the one doing color commentary when you finally hit the floor. All right? So just do me this favor. Both of you. Please.
Don't I get a say in all this?
No, I literally just asked.
Besides, you really want to stay here? No audience, no caps,
No one to talk to, but yours truly.
Jesus. Point taken.
Atta girl. So, she's on board. Now what about you?
いいわよ。護衛してくれる人は必要だし。
Good. It's settled then. And here, take this. It's the purse from the last fight. Exterminator's fee.
Now just wait a second. What exactly are you gonna do without me here?
You don't need to worry about me. I'll get this place set up right. Maybe find a less blood-soaked clientele. Now get the hell out of here. You ain't welcome anymore, little bird.
You're a real son of a bitch. You know that, Tommy?
You don't have to tell me.
I guess you just come find me then when you want to head out.
That is some messed up body mash.
I'm gonna be picking human remains out of these seat cushions for the rest of my days, thanks to you.
Our textures are all kinds of weird.
Ne.
Point the way.
Piper.
Talk to me.
No. No. Yeah. Oh boy, so those textures messed up.
あら、ケイト。
So, you're ready to head out?
持ち物をいくつか交換したいの。
What am I? A bank?
I am doubting I'll be able to offload all of it. The effect of walking. I should be able to offload enough. I don't know, maybe. Yep, that is Kate's carry commit capacity.
So, you're ready to head out?
Madayo.
Have it your way.
Where to? Looking for something specific?
You might want to
come
think
on.
about dropping
What's
some of
going
that
on?
crap you're carrying.
今言えるのは。
Alright.
Dang it.
あら、パイパー。
Something to say?
Yeah, I am.
それだけよ。
Sure.
うん。
Seriously, game, what the heck?
Something you need?
それだけよ。
Sure.
あら、パイパー。
Cap for your thoughts?
お互いの気持ちを確かめてみ。
I suppose things are alright. Just feels like we could be doing more for
Wow.
folks out here, you know?
Okay.
今のところ。
Sure.
Why can I not properly command her?
ね
Help
That was
yourself?
weird. interesting trying to sort out. All of this junk in my inventory. Probably gonna have to offload the rest onto dog meat, aren't I? Nope. Alright, let's try it this way then. Wow, your body textures are messed up.
Ara, Keito.
So, you're ready to head out?
準備完了よ.
About time I got out of this place. Let's go.
So, no one's managed to put you in the ground yet, Kate?
Not yet. Though it isn't for lack of trying.
I'm just gonna send Piper to Hangman's Alley. Now, where is dog meat?
大丈夫?
I actually get the rest off, so put it onto his inventory. I doubt it. Maybe. This is a lot of stuff we picked up. Nope. Ooh, so close too. Let's see. There is an armor and weapons workbench here. I could probably break down some of them.
Nothing stays hidden forever. At least, not if I have my say.
Where were they? Yeah. Always check to make sure it doesn't drop anything in there. How does that make Whoop, that is more than enough. Alright, we have cleared the combat zone. We have picked up Kate. We have picked up Piper. Still can't get into there. We will end it back at Hangman's Alley. Got a lot of inventory management to do. I've also got a few things to check on my other settlements. Need to check in on them. Adjust some mod stuff. So, yeah, we will run back to Hangman's Alley and we will end it there. So that way when we pick up next time, we can pick up in Hangman's Alley. You don't need to see all the behind the scenes mod tinkering and settlement tweaking stuff. That's just to make sure stuff is working. Want to head which way? Need to be west. This way? Torn letter. Let's see what that says. You know how much I miss you, but it's too dangerous. If you stay in Diamond City, at least I know you're safe. If your mind's really made up, then be careful. Travel at night, stick to the river, and whatever you do, don't go into the common. Dog meat! Mike, did you wake up the giant freakish monster, dog man? Holy crap! The hell did you do, dog meat?
Mama, 大丈夫よ.
This is why, this is the type of thing why I didn't just run back on my own. Because you would have missed the fight with... Okay then. Take out the legs. When in doubt, all the cans. Buff jet, buff out, buff tats. Day tripper, jet, medic, that, 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 that. Take out the leg so we can't charge. Holy crap. Cripple the leg, please, please, very much. Okay. Spawn's dead. Who else is shooting at us? Let's get away from Swan's Pond. Preferably as quickly as possible. We are not going into Hubris Comics. Don't care about the raiders. Just get to Just keep running. Just keep running. There, if anything comes through that door, they're going to regret it. Alrighty, folks. With Swan dead, we can finally call this stream. And I've got a lot of work to do off camera. Peace out.